In a peaceful village on the edge of the mountains, there lived a quiet farmer named Jin. Jin was a humble man who worked his fields and cared for his family with a calm and contented heart. He never seemed troubled by the ups and downs of life. To the villagers, he was something of a mystery, for he neither celebrated overly joyous moments nor mourned deeply during hardships. One summer morning, as Jin went to feed his prize horse, he found the stable empty. His horse had broken free and vanished into the vast hills. By midday, news of Jin's loss had spread through the village, and the villagers came to offer him sympathy. "Oh, Jin, how unlucky you are," they exclaimed. "That horse was your best. What will you do without it?" Jin listened patiently and replied, "Maybe it is bad, maybe it is not." The villagers exchanged puzzled glances, not understanding his response. They went back to their homes, whispering among themselves about his strange calmness. Days passed, and then, one afternoon, the villagers heard the clatter of hooves near Jin's farm. They rushed out to see not only Jin's horse returning, but two strong, wild horses following behind. Jin's lost horse had returned and brought new ones with it. Excited, the villagers ran to congratulate him. "What wonderful luck you have, Jin," they exclaimed. "You've gained two horses instead of just one." Jin simply nodded. "Maybe it is good, maybe it is not." His words baffled them once again, but the villagers decided to celebrate his fortune, even if Jin himself seemed unfazed. Soon after, Jin's only son, a spirited young man, decided to train one of the wild horses. He mounted the animal, but the horse, unused to human riders, bucked wildly, throwing Jin's son to the ground. He fell hard, breaking his leg. This time the villagers rushed over in alarm, their voices filled with sympathy. "Oh, Jin, such terrible fortune has come to you," they cried. "Your only son is now injured. Who will help you with the harvest?" Again, Jin replied, "Maybe it is bad, maybe it is not." His steady gaze and calm tone left the villagers shaking their heads, unable to understand his acceptance of each event, whether good or bad. Weeks went by, and then one day soldiers came marching into the village. A war had broken out in a faraway province, and all able-bodied young men were to be recruited. Jin's neighbors watched in despair as their sons were taken away, possibly never to return. When the soldiers arrived at Jin's farm, they took one look at his son with his broken leg and moved on. Now the villagers came to Jin with tears in their eyes. "How lucky you are, Jin. Your son is safe, while ours are gone to war. It seems fate has blessed you." Jin looked at them kindly and gave the same answer as before. "Maybe it is good, maybe it is not." Years passed, and the villagers gradually understood Jin's wisdom. They began to see that life's twists and turns weren't always clear-cut, and what seemed fortunate could easily turn unfortunate, and vice versa. Through Jin's quiet example, they learned to accept life's events with patience and to stop chasing after certainty in an uncertain world. And so Jin's quiet wisdom became part of the village's way of life. In time, people stopped judging each occurrence as simply good or bad, and instead learned to watch and wait, knowing that only time could reveal the true nature of any moment.